Transport MEC Sipho Hlomuka joins us now for an update on the situation on the ground. Very good evening to you, MEC. Thank you so much for your time. Some developments have indeed occurred overnight. Speak to us about your assessment on the ground, because we're now learning that the driver of the vehicle has since handed himself into police. MEC Hlomuka, I'm not sure if you can hear me, just to give us an update on the situation on the ground regarding this terrible tragedy.
Evening to yourselves and evening to the viewers. Let me start by sending a deep condolences to the affected family who have lost their loved ones, those 19 minors or children, and the 2 adults who have been lost their life through the accident that took place at Pongola and at 2, where the driver of the truck lost control, overtake on the wrong lane and killed 21 people. We want to appreciate the role that is played by the law enforcement, the police, who have been working tirelessly looking for the truck driver, because the truck driver, after the incident, he ran away. But we make sure that we appeal to everyone to say anyone who can identify this driver can inform the police, and indeed the truck driver handed over himself to the police station Pongola, and as we speak in the custody, and on Monday is going to appear in Pongola court. And as a provincial government, we are going to support all the affected families. Hence, we'll also go to court to make sure that there's justice, because we can't allow a reckless driver like that one to just kill 21 innocent people.
You say you can't allow a reckless driver like himself. Does this now speak to you being certain that he indeed was the cause of that accident?
In terms of the preliminary investigation, it's confirmed that it's a truck driver who was wrong. That's why in terms of it's proven. The question that we must ask ourselves, why he ran away after the incident? If he was not wrong, why he decided to leave the scene and run away? But we are still waiting for the investigation. As soon as the investigation is finalized, we are going to implement the recommendation of that investigation. However, we are going to wait for the court on Monday to take a decision on the matter.
Residents from Pongola have said that they have on several occasions warned the department about the dangers of crossing on the N2, saying that it's always been something that they've raised, but it's fallen on deaf ears. How much do we know about that stretch of road and its dangers?
Well, look, you know, the national road, be it is N2, is N1, is N3, the signages that erected there. But this one at Pongola, as much as is N2, is a freeway, but there is a signage that was erected there after the Pongola people, community people, they make a call to government to put at least a signage to reduce speed, and indeed we comply with that. But we think this matter is not only for a matter for government, it's a matter for all of us. That's why the government was saying that we're going to meet with the community members, with the leaders of at the municipal level, and the community leaders to say what the best solution that we can use to ensure that we arrest this matter, because it's correct that this is not a first incident, but we must make sure that we work together. If we need to put a step, any or more signage or any other option, that decision must be taken after consulting everyone and all stakeholders.
So in your consultation process, has there been consideration about perhaps putting traffic officers to man that road and ensure that the rules are obeyed?
That will be part of our options. in terms of solving the problem. There are a number of options that we are going to try to think if which option that can assist us. Any option that you leaders they can sponsor, we're going to use that option as long as we're going to save the life of our people, because we're a caring government.
Do you think that perhaps you may have left it too long in terms of the urgency of your intervention?
Well, our team is already on site. They have started the process. As I already indicated that on Monday, I will be in Pongola again to visit the families and also attend the court. I will have meeting to finalize the process. We believe that by the end of next week, we will have at least a draft investigation or proposal or a plan to deal with the issue.
What I'm trying to get to, MEC, is that before and prior to this tragedy, do you think when it comes to manning that stretch of road and really paying close attention, considering the number of accidents that have occurred there, that you may have perhaps dragged your feet in ensuring that there are extra boosted measures to ensure safety?
Indeed, as I indicated before, there was no signage that was indicating that drivers, they must reduce their speed when they enter to Pongola town. Then the government, they erected that signage to say drivers, they must reduce. If if the speed was 100 per kilometer, but now we have reduced it because we are entering to a town. It might not make that impact, but we are taking the point that there are other options that we can use to try and reduce the risk in that road.
Minister Fikile Mbalula has said that you will be leading the government efforts to provide relief to the families. What has the process entailed so far? Because there are a lot of people to get through to, and also communication will be key with the affected families.
Well, I can't pronounce it here. I can't announce it here. Where on Monday we are meeting with all families. We are going to assess how can we assist the government. But for sure, we are going to assist our people. We do have a policy as a provincial government through a KZN Transport to assist our people who have been suffering through incident in roads. And we are going to work with families. We can't now tell you or the viewers, because we still need to engage the family. We can't announce why the families we have not yet agreed with them.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that update there. That was KwaZulu-Natal Transport and Community Safety MEC Sipho Hlomuka there speaking to us. But on your screen you may be looking at tweets that have come in, some reaction. This user here saying, if there's one thing we need to learn from this devastating Pongola crash, is that trucks don't belong on the roads with the rest of us. They need to be given driving curfews. 21 people can't just be gone from this world just like this. It's horrific. Another one coming in from this user also saying, Pongola accident was a time-ticking bomb. Ordinary people have been alerting Abo Mbalula Fikile about the situation. Sadly, they were not famous, like Abo Anele Mdoda, to be recognized by our minister. One view, the opinions coming in. Another reaction speaking to the Pongola accident is an unfortunate tragedy. Condolences to the affected families. I hope this will get authorities to finally act against the tyranny of trucks on the road. From Ermelo, Piet Retief and Pongola, the trucks are aggressive on the road. They overtake anywhere. Of course, some concerns coming in as the reaction pours in following the devastating incident that left 21 people dead on the N2.